Hello, Grandma DC here. Again. Do a quick catch up. Today is September 12th, 2016. And that means, drum roll, I've been on the keto diet for exactly 1 month. And I'll bet you want to know how I'm doing. Well, I thought I'd just talk about that and make myself a little breakfast. You know my biscuit mix with mostly cheese and a little bit of fibers in here. I got psyllium fiber and I've got oat fiber, and but mostly cheese. I figured out I can just put it in a baggie like that, keep it in the refrigerator. I got a half a cup of 0 carb Parmesan, and I'm just going to reach in here and get me a handful of that cheesy goodness. Drop it in there. This has about maybe 4 grams of carbs. Someone said I was eating too many carbs, and I'm like, I'm keeping it under 25 a day. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to eat 0 carbs every single day, but I gotta have, it's in everything. Carbs are in everything. Everything. And you just make do with what you can. I just threw an egg in here, and I'm just going to stir this together, and I've got, well, I forgot to turn my pan on. I need a caregiver. I'm going to let my pan warm up now. I've got a little MCT oil in there, and I'm going to let that warm up. I'm going to put a little bit of butter in it, just because I like butter, and the MCT oil makes it stretch. I think I'm going to get 2 out of this. I had a big handful. I'll save one for later. Anyway, this is going to be my breakfast. I think I'm going to fry an egg with it. So while it's cooking, I will tell you about what's going on with the keto diet and me, personally. Angus, why are you crying? Scud, do not gnaw on the kitty. Enough. You stop crying. There, did you want to be on TV? Still sorry that you broke the lamp? Okay. Now, I'm still doing good on the keto diet. Great energy, great mind, happy. I'm happy, Angus is not. Shush! You can't have this cheese. He smells the cheese. And as you can see, Angus also suffers from a carbohydrate love. You probably can't see this because the camera's aimed up too high. I'm just making a patty out of my cheesy goodness and egg. And my pan's getting hot, and I got the butter in it. Okay. I'm just going to throw these in the pan. So, while that cooks, I'll tell you that I love the energy. I'm almost thinking about getting on my depression meds. I'm not going to, but I almost feel like I could, you know. I'm just so much happier all the time. The keto diet to me would be worth it just for this. Who knew that sugar was dragging us all down so much and making us all crazy in the head, you know? And it's corn syrup and carbs and, you know, things that are in all of our food. Keto coffee. Cheers. I love this stuff. I'll probably drink this and be too full to eat that. It happens. Okay. Weight loss. 1 month. Nada. I have gone up and down. There's this 4-pound play between 276 and 280. And I'm just sitting there like this with it. Mostly staying at 76 now, not gaining, and not going over 280. Heck, I wished I'd found this diet 50 pounds ago. I'd have been happy to have stayed at 230, which is my goal to get back down to. I mean, I have not big goals, I have small goals. I just want to lose 50 pounds. Well, I'm not gaining. That's a plus. I was listening to another YouTuber, Stephanie somebody. She's really, really hardcore. And that's okay. I mean, like I said, and I always champion people and their, you know, the things they really believe in and they stand by. You go. You go, girl. I'm thrilled about that. She's really never had a weight problem. She was born very thin. She was extremely skinny. It's never just the opposite. And I do understand. I have had friends who are, you know, terminally thin. And they get tired of all the olive oil jokes. And they get mad because they can't gain weight. And, of course, those of us that can, you know, eat coconut hair and gain pounds are like, yeah, you know. But I cannot relate to them as they cannot relate to me. Enough said. So I don't really relate to this woman too much. However, I do think she has some really, really good advice, and I think she's got some real good knowledge of what ketosis is, nutritional ketosis. My mother keeps telling me, ketosis is a deadly state. You're going to get sick and die. Heaven willing, save me. Okay, so, no weight loss. Discouraged? I was. Because I really think I had this just idea from watching a lot of the videos where people are like, just, oh, I went on the ketogenic diet and I dropped 50 pounds in the first 2 months. And it's like, that don't happen. This is reality. I am really trying this on this body, this old lady body is what I'm doing this on to see how it affects me. Now, I've had a lot of surgeries. I've had a gastric bypass. I have 1 kidney. You know, I have no gallbladder. I know that I've been a very ill person most of my life. But I consider myself to be streamlined. You know what? I'm just very efficient. Heavens. You know, I have found that frying this is actually better than baking it almost, because you get more fats and things in the oils and it absorbs them. So it's like more fats, and I guess that's a good thing. But they also just come out so golden brown and delicious. Well, there you go. And you can cut them apart and use them for, I'm going to turn this off and just let them sit there. Okay, I'm going to cut this up quite a bit, shorten it down. I know you don't want to listen to me ramble on about this. I'm a real human being who has had real life issues and things happen to me. So, you know, I'm not an athlete. I maybe was when I was younger, but I'm not, you know, a fitness guru. I'm not any torp. I'm not any torp. I'm not any torp of person at all. I'm not any sort of expert at all. I am just trying to show you, my friends, what eating a high-fat, low-carb diet and low protein will do for us normal old ladies. And we'll see. I saw a young girl on there today. I was watching her for inspiration, and she's lost 100 pounds. Well, bless her heart. You know, wow, you know, I'm so proud of her. But she's, you know, talking about getting out there and walking and exercising. And that's awesome when you're young. But when you get overweight and your joints are shot and you have arthritis and everything on you hurts, not so easy. I know if I lost weight, the joints will hurt less. And I will be able to walk more, and I'll want to walk more. You know, it's a catch-22. You need to lose the weight in order to be able to move. I think one time Richard Simmons once described it as weight gain is like walking into a pit of mud. Okay, and the deeper you get and the heavier you get, the slower you walk. And the slower you walk, the deeper you sink. And the deeper you sink, the slower you walk. And at some point, you can't move. And so you've got to try to turn yourself around, and it is not easy to lose weight so that you can walk back up slowly and a little more quickly out of the mud. It's a good analogy. So this show on TV where they took 400-pound people and made them run, ludicrous. In my opinion, absolutely ludicrous. I don't know. Do you agree with me? Does anyone else agree with me on that? I hope so. Oh God, I hope I'm not alone in the world just talking to myself like a crazy woman in my kitchen. No, I know you're all out there. I get little comments from you, and I love you all for those. Thank you for the encouragement. 60 more days, folks. 60 more days. I'm ketoing on. At the end of that 60 days, we'll have a discussion as to what we're going to do next. I know that the skinny athletic woman who's really good on here on YouTube, she said that sometimes people don't go into ketosis for a year. A year. I may not be alive in a year. I don't know if I can plan that far ahead. However, just in case, I figured this is a really easy lifestyle. I'm not even going to call it a diet. It's a really easy lifestyle for me. And I love the food. And I love the high fat. And I love not feeling hungry. And I love not that gnawing need and nagging and that mental nagging of eat, 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 something sweet, you need something. I don't have that. It's really freeing. You know, like, can't describe it. You've really just got to kind of experience it for yourself. So, we'll decide in 60 days. Are we going to continue on or not? Oh, I might have to mention here too. Did I cheat? One day, I sort of cheated. Mother and I decided to go out shopping for the day. And Mother said she wanted Chinese. I love Chinese. Most of Chinese dishes are vegetables and proteins. But they put carbohydrate sauces on it. So what I chose was the vegetable meat dishes. Not difficult, they're all vegetable meat dishes. And then I tried just to let the sauce kind of pool on the plate. But I didn't eat like anything sugary. I bit the bottoms off of some crab rangoon because I love the cream cheese filling. And I didn't eat the little crunchies on the tips, which I do love. I did eat my fortune cookie, unfortunately. Or fortunately. I fortunately ate my fortune cookie. It was delicious, but they're not very sweet. And it was just a little cookie. Apparently it didn't affect me because my weight has stayed the same. And I didn't have a lot of cravings. I thought maybe, you know, if I ate enough carbs at that, you know, buffet, that I would be like really craving afterwards. And I haven't. I didn't. So, surprised me. All right. Well, here's to us in another 60 days. Keep ketoing on. I've got a work week here coming up of nothing but double shifts for about 7 days in a row. I'm going to be living there, practically. Mom's going to be taking care of the animals. I'm going to be popping in and out when I can. So, hit like or subscribe. Make an old woman happy. I love you all. Thanks for watching. I think, yeah, the coffee's got me full enough. I may save those for later. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.